going on, sickos? How's everyone today? Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Of course, if you're new around here, I'm GoreCore. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have another music reaction, and today we are going to return to the band Bodysnatcher. We're going to check out their latest song and video entitled Violent Obsession. Now, this is a band that I did a reaction to, I think, quite some time ago. I don't really remember them too well. I do recall that I'm pretty sure I enjoyed them, so I think it's about time we got back to them. So, no better time than the present, and if you're not familiar with these guys, they're based out of the US and they play Deathcore. But before we do that, I do have a favor to ask of all of you. If by chance you're a fan of indie horror and you can spare 7 minutes out of your busy day, I just released my debut horror short film, The Treatment and the Cure. You'll find a link in the description as well as right here. If you're a fan of 80s horror, you like a little bit of blood and splatter with some practical gore effects, and you like a little bit of dark humor, then you might enjoy this. And we would definitely appreciate it if you could take the time to watch it. We put a lot of work into this. I would like to pursue doing more short films in the future and hopefully one day get to the point where I can do a feature. That would be absolutely amazing. So the support of you guys goes a long way to helping make that happen. So if you could do that, I would appreciate it so much. But let's get back into this reaction and see what they got for us.
Fucking crime scene in your future. Bastard abuser. Violence is the answer. When you keep those hands to yourself when we got them off. This reign of terror, now silver, but you where you belong. Was the king things spreading grace, now see the face of fear. Every victim you claim never knew their names. Time to make you disappear. A book time to start. Cut the suffering into your scars. Because of God, what does it does? Put you where you belong. No chance for salvation. No fucking hesitation. Let you walk back by you out. Suffocate slow. Let the earth be low. Suffocate slow. Let the earth be low. Violence is the answer. When you keep those hands to yourself when they bring the hammer. This reign of terror.
Definitely rocking, they're bringing the energy. Make you want to break some stuff, so I think the vibe's right.
Every victim you claim never knew their names. Time to make you disappear.
Time to bury that body. See some kind of body snatcher? I know.
You are nothing but a fucking crime scene. Let you up, put you out.
Pinch harmonics.
Let you up, put you out. Burn. And they are below.
There we have it. That was Bodysnatcher with Violent Obsession. I have to say, I definitely enjoyed this. They definitely brought the heaviness. They brought the intensity. They definitely made me want to break some stuff. So like I said, that's a great vibe to have. Now, this is a style that at one time I definitely was not a fan of, mostly because of the vocals. And I probably commented on this before, but I was never a big fan of these hardcore style vocals. But over the last few years, I've definitely warmed up to them. I enjoy the angriness of them. I think they suit very well for certain styles. I've definitely been embracing a bit more of that hardcore sound. So this works for me. It definitely made me want to headbang. Like I said, the energy's there. It sounds angry. I definitely think it suits. I mean, I really don't have anything bad to say at this point. I've definitely warmed up to this a lot, so I very much enjoyed this track. Now, nothing too overly complicated. It's a lot of groove and breakdown moments, and definitely just, you know, sludgy kind of like sick stuff taking place here, but it all works great. Like I said, they mix things up enough to keep it interesting, and his vocal range does vary a little bit. It's not like he's just in this one register the whole time, so there's definitely moments of, you know, a little bit of a deeper growl as opposed to, you know, a more straight hardcore vocal. So yeah, this band's doing a great job. It's one that I definitely need to check out more songs by. I can't remember the last time I did a reaction. It was quite some time ago, and I don't know why I haven't returned to the band since. Again, there's so many bands to tackle. I mean, I was doing a lot of requests at a certain point that it probably just kind of got lost in the mix, but since it's been so long, I definitely wanted to hit them up again. Of course, I saw this pop up and thought, yeah, let's throw this on the list because I need to do something different. And while I have done them before, it has been quite some time. So yeah, great stuff here. As far as the video goes, nothing too crazy there, mostly band footage, but I like the whole cage setup and the, you know, the violence that was ensuing. I like the fact that we have this guy at the end of it burying a body, which only seems suiting when your name is called Bodysnatcher. So I think that all worked very nicely. You know, that fucking boot that he gave to him right at the end, that was intense. That worked well. So yeah, great stuff. Nothing bad to say whatsoever. Definitely interested to check out more. So if there's a song by these guys that you're like, oh man, you really need to check this one out, let me know. I'll do my best to get to it. And like always, if you guys have requests, you can join me on the Discord server, which you'll find a link down below for that. Join me, throw in a request. I'll be happy to hit it up. And especially if it's something I haven't done, you know, 10 times over. Always looking for new stuff to check out. So yeah, please do that. But yeah, if this is your first time checking out the band, you're not familiar with them, and you enjoyed this track, then go check them out and see what you think. And of course, if you do enjoy them, support them like any band. Now, if you ever want to help support this channel, then please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Impale that like button. And if you'd like to hear future updates, stab the notification bell down below for that. Also, don't forget about those socials down below. You can follow me on all of the major platforms. Of course, the original link is down there. And I also play in some extreme bands. I have a deathcore band. I have a death metal / black metal / chaos band. You know, some other stuff as well. You'll find links down below for that. If you take the time to listen to anything, I'd be happy to get some feedback from you. But first and foremost, if you are a horror fan, check out that short film. I would appreciate that the most. And for all of you who have already done so, thank you so much. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in for this reaction. I appreciate all of your support and taking the time to watch these videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hope everybody has a great day. Cheers, everybody. Stay sick.